So just a quick correction before I start this video. I said that the trailer came out a couple hours ago. That was because it came out on March 1st, 2023. It is now March 2nd when I am going to be posting this video. So I just wanted to make that correction real quick before I started the video, because I am going to be posting this video the day after the trailer came out. One of the hundreds of YouTube channels that I'm subscribed to is the film distribution / production company A24. A couple hours ago, they released a trailer. The trailer is for a remastered version of the film Pi, Darren Aronofsky's debut film, in IMAX, of all things. Now, if you've watched my channel at all, you'll know that the first video I ever made was about the Darren Aronofsky film Mother. I saw The Whale in theaters a month or two ago, and I don't know if there's ever been a film that has changed me as much as that film did. I have spent hours watching interviews and acceptance speeches from Brendan Fraser and just all kinds of stuff relating to it. I would say that I really started getting into film when I was about 16. I was raised Mormon, so my mom didn't really let me watch R-rated movies, which is fine. She was just trying to, uphold her values and protect me. But, it wasn't really until I was about 16 that I really started getting into film. I had seen some R-rated films. My father went through a period where he watched a bunch of indie films, and he would spend a lot of his day, days off, watching indie films, watching the IFC and the Sundance Channel, back, when the dinosaurs roamed the earth and we still had cable boxes. But yeah, Aronofsky, I watched Requiem for a Dream. That was the first one I watched. And unlike most people, I watched it over and over and over and over and over. I read the book. I was probably about 16. I remember getting the book from my high school library and reading it. I remember just watching the movie countless times. And then the second one that I saw was Pi. I've seen every Darren Aronofsky film. I haven't seen some of them multiple times, like The Fountain and Noah and Mother. I've only seen them once. But, I also watched Pi a bunch of times. Yeah, so after I saw The Whale, I went back and I watched Pi again. This was probably about a month ago. And like I said, it's Aronofsky's debut film. It's very low budget. I'm pretty sure that pretty much the only cost was the camera. That was most of the budget. I remember I looked it up on IMDb. Aronofsky was my dude. This was the dude that I studied. I was some kind of stupid little 16-year-old scientist. And I've studied him for years. But anyway. But yeah, I had just watched Pi a month ago. But yeah, they're going to be releasing it in IMAX. I don't remember when. I think it's going to be in a week or two from when I'm going to be posting this video. Sometime in March. I think maybe March 14th. But yeah, I don't go anything crazy for you in this video. Sorry. But I love Aronofsky. I just watched Pi. The Whale, I don't know. I can't even explain. I'm not going to try to. He didn't change the way that I see film. He, at a fundamental level, he revolutionized the way that I see film. So it's not just, I saw this movie and it was good and I liked it or whatever. This was pretty much the director that got me into film. I can remember, watching Jurassic Park countless times as a child. Spielberg was a huge influence. But I mean, after a lot of thought, I have to say, I have a lot of like sentimental stuff going on with the whale and all that. I understand that. But Aronofsky, I mean, if I had to credit one person with making me want to watch films and really like get down to like directing and cinematography and the cast and crew and all of that, I would have to say it's Aronofsky. I really would. So this is crazy. I'm gonna, if I have to crawl to IMAX to go see it and sell my soul, I probably will. But no, I'm not gonna have to crawl or sell my soul. I have a vehicle, so that's nice. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say about this. It's crazy. So the YouTube channel is called, it's just A24. So like the easiest YouTube channel name in the entire world. They just posted the trailer like a couple hours ago. I don't remember how long ago, but yeah, it looks seriously incredible. And I mean, I know that everyone isn't as big of an Aronofsky fan as I am. Most people find his movies very depressing, very shattering, and I obviously do as well. But movies give us a safe space where we can experience all these emotions and deal with them. We'll start to deal with them anyways. Something I'm gonna maybe start doing in my videos is showing off my collection of books. I love literature, I love language, I love reading. So, first one I'm going to show off today this is the entire Death Note series. So it's a manga, which is basically a Japanese comic book. I'm left-handed, so like when I was little, my Pokemon card collection, I had the book backwards because sometimes I see things like the opposite way. So learning how to read manga has been really fun for me because you get to kind of read it a little bit different because it's originally written in Japanese and then translated to English. So I love stuff like this. I think it's a ton of fun. My brother got me this for Christmas a couple years ago, and it's definitely one of my favorite books that I have. And then last but not least, I have this is 30th anniversary special edition of the book Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. This is basically a book of poetry and amazing illustrations. I remember reading his poems and looking at his illustrations countless times as a child. Some of it reminds me of the artwork for some of Hunter S. Thompson's books. And also even a little bit of, some illustrations from classic books like Alice in Wonderland. Pretty much my favorite tattoo that I have is of the original illustration of the White Rabbit from the Alice in Wonderland book. So you can see it's the original illustration. It's basically all lines and cross stitches. Can't really see it too well from this angle, but it's an incredible piece. It's probably my favorite. So yeah, the illustration, the poetry is all really, really cool. So that's my my book plug for this episode. I'm really stoked to see Pi in theaters. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like, especially remastered, because like I said, the budget was pretty low for the film. It was Darren Aronofsky's first feature-length film. I don't know if he had made any short films before that. I don't think so. If he has, I don't think I've seen him. But yeah, this was his first full-length film. I mean, it's only I think it's like an hour and 20 minutes. But this is going to be really cool. So I'm really excited to go and see this. And in IMAX, I mean, Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more film content.